to penalties beyond that are already available in the Code of Iowa is redundant and excessive. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Kaufman and Ranking Member Masher, for convening this public hearing and addressing House File 590. I am Becky Bissell, the Adams County Auditor, and I'm also a Republican. I would like clarification on who can send out an absentee ballot request form. Currently, it states auditors can't send them out. However, your colleague, Senator Tom Shipley, his 91-year-old mother, Emma Shipley, participates in every election by calling me up and requesting that form. She would not be able to do that. Another voter is a 93-year-old who relies on church members to help her through the voting process. Your bill will not allow those members to help her return her ballot to me. Smaller rural counties have a large elderly population who typically choose to vote absentee because of weather or health concerns. Why are we making it harder for them to vote? An 18-day window for absentee voting compresses the turnaround time for mail-in voting. The Postal Service is not adequate nor reliable in handling mailed ballots, even those with intelligent mail barcodes. It takes on average 5 days to mail something from Corning, where I'm from, and have it returned. This bill removes our ability to use postmarks. Our ballots go to Des Moines to be scanned, and by the time they get there, it's after midnight. Therefore, it would not meet the deadline for the barcode. To make sure that all of our legally mailed ballots were counted, my postmaster and I agreed that he would hand stamp every single one that came out on November 2nd. And again, when it got up to Des Moines and was scanned after midnight, I wouldn't have been able to count it. But because we did, we were able to count. To rely solely on the postal system puts our voters at risk. Chairman Kaufman, you stated that you hope a bipartisan bill can be reached and put together that all Iowans can be proud of. Auditors are eager and willing to work with both chambers on topics in which you have concerns about, since we all want the exact same thing: easy to vote, but hard to cheat. Every auditor across the state works tirelessly to host elections that Iowans can be proud of, and I think in 2020 we overwhelmingly proved that was the case. I urge you to reach out to me, reach out to your own county auditor, reach out to our association, and we will all work together to make Iowa a strong leader in the voting process. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the 2 minutes to air my grievances. My name is Dr. Bryan Jack Holder of Council Bluffs. I'm a lifelong resident of Pot County and a 4-time candidate for Iowa's 3rd Congressional District. I speak here today for all the little people in opposition to this purported election bill, which is merely tyranny by another name. The right to petition the government for a redress of grievances by running for public office, as all of you have done, is the foundation stone of our constitutional and democratic republic. We, the people, no longer have representative government nor free and fair elections when independent and third-party candidates are punished with undue burdens and arbitrary and capricious standards to secure ballot access. This bill, which increases the threshold to run for public office, is absolutely ridiculous and completely unnecessary. This bill treats libertarians and independents as second-class citizens by forcing us to meet ballot access requirements similar to the two-party tyranny candidates, while at the same time denying us a primary election, all in violation of the U.S. Constitution and the Constitution of the state of Iowa. Furthermore, this bill increases the threshold for libertarians and independents to nominate candidates at a convention in violation of equal protection. Finally, this bill violates the Iowa Constitution, Article 3, Section 29, which explicitly states that every act shall embrace but one subject and matters properly connected therewith. This bill covers a multitude of subjects that have nothing to do with each other. Absentee ballots and voting periods have nothing to do with circulating nomination petitions to run for public office. The issue of ballot access was not expressed in the title in violation of Section 29. For these reasons, I oppose this bill, and it should be rejected and voted. And should you pass this, libertarians will have no other option but to run against each and every one of you in the primary and general elections, because it's not fair. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, representatives. I want to thank you for your time, for allowing me to comment on House File